record. All right, you guys, I recorded a little bit late. So the first topic, if you are just joining, is going to be your pain point. Why did you start these products or business? Let's take it back to day 0. And as you guys know, the chat is always open if you want to share yours. If you would like to hear what I have rolling, please always ask and I will read that. I went business with mine, but you can go product or business, right? Because we all had a reason why we started. So the next topic is going to be paint a picture for someone on Tuesday. What could that weekly paycheck look like for them? Maybe you're talking to yourself. Maybe you're talking to your past self. Maybe you're talking to your future self. Maybe you're not making the payments or paychecks that you want right now, but you know it's going to happen. So maybe it's to the girl who wants to pay off all of her debt and doesn't know how to make ends meet. What if I told you there was another way and it starts every single Tuesday, and it could start every single Tuesday, right? Like wherever it is, go ahead and roll with that, but paint a picture for Tuesday for a payday, weekly pay for the person on the other end of the screen that doesn't even know that they need it yet. All right, guys, the timer just went off for that one. Like I said, you guys, if you want to put what you have in the chat, go right ahead. I'll share what I kind of rolled with this one for the painting of the picture in case anybody was having issues. But I put, babe, I see you trying to make ends meet and the paychecks roll in, the bills roll out, and you're left wondering, will this ever get better? I've spent so many weeks of my life feeling that exact way. Honestly, weekly pay was just something I hoped would lessen that feeling, would calm those, oh shit, how are we going to swing that thoughts? You're not alone if you feel like there has to be more. You're not alone if you're wondering if she is doing it, maybe I can too. Things will get better. You can do this too. I spent many weeks watching others celebrate weekly pay and finally realized things weren't getting any better each week. So what did I have to lose? You have so much to gain, and I'm with you every step of the way. Next Tuesday, I want to celebrate with you. So that is the picture I painted for them of what Tuesday, and it went to, again, my pain point, right? So going a little bit deeper and telling a story. All right, so let's roll to the next one. I want you guys to think a transformation photo, but I don't want you thinking just a before and after. Okay. If you want to do a before and after, awesome. If you want to do even a picture of your laundry being folded and saying, the girl I used to be, and maybe put a picture of your laundry being folded and a picture when you swipe as a carousel, and it could be you before and then a picture of you now, right? Carousels are good, right? We want to do that. It could even be a picture of your laundry and say, I never had the energy to do something as simple as the laundry, right? Maybe it could be something like that. Maybe this is something that you do now and you don't have to work another job. So your transformation could be, I used to be like, you could show a picture of you, the girl that used to clock into multiple time clocks and never be home, and a picture of you now. So a carousel is when you have multiple photos like in your Instagram. So people have to swipe to see the different photos. And those actually, you guys, I did a training and those are still the top trending things on Instagram, even above reels, is carousels, because it keeps people on your page the longest. They have to swipe the pictures, so you can put multiple pictures. So I want you to do a transformation of however you want, of you, look back, something you look at now and you look and you're like, oh my gosh. Like for me, even like doing the dishes, waking up and wanting to do the dishes and load the dishwasher, I never had the energy to do that because when I used to wake up, I was so brain fogged, right? Now I can wake up and do that before I even put on my wearable nutrition or anything. So those types of stuff. Think of a transformation and go ahead and roll with it. All right, guys, the timer went off for that. How are we doing so far, you guys? Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know. I'm really excited for that one because my transformation is talking about laundry, and I never realized, and I'm sure y'all can relate, how we used to dig through just like the laundry bins for our clean clothes because I never had the time nor the energy to put it away. And now when I never stopped to realize how going to like get my clothes out of my closet that are hung up so much more relaxing. Like, how much better is life? Like, these products do those simple little things, you guys, and somebody on the other end of the screen needs to know that, right? So don't ever forget those little things. Dang, that just took me back and makes me feel real good about my laundry skills. All right, next. Okay, so we did this, we did that. Paint the picture. Okay, so the next one is I was scared too. ... So finish that however you want, whether it be about the products, maybe you were scared to try them, maybe you were scared they wouldn't work, maybe you were scared people weren't going to take you seriously with the business, maybe you were scared that no one would buy for you, whatever it was, I was scared to ... and make it a relatable post. All right, y'all, the timer went off for that. So we're gonna do one more. Okay, let me see what one I have here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do what makes us different. Okay, so whether it be the products or the business, what makes us different? And maybe in the business sense, you are like, well, I didn't come from another network marketing company, so I don't really know. What makes us different to you though, from maybe just things you're seeing on the internet, right? What makes us different? Obviously, you guys know we have our auto bonus at the second rank. We pay no fees. We can earn our products for free. Y'all, this isn't my first rodeo, so I can tell you that makes us very different. Our products, right? Our products are simple, they're effective, right? Y'all know that. You feel it working. You know that we have so many different options, which I love. So whether you're vegan or you're not vegan, like I love that we have a lot of options for you and your health goals, that we are a true health and wellness company, right? So these are just some ideas of what makes us different. If you have any questions, you guys make sure you drop them in the chat and I can help you as much as I can. And I'm so fabulous, you guys. I never set the timer. How does Rochelle do this and keep up and make it look so freaking flawless? Anybody else over there? I'm going to like send her a good old voice memo when I get off of here. All right, you guys. So those are our 5 topics for this week. The other topics, you guys run with what you want. I like to do like imagine this. That's always a good one too. I like how Rochelle gave us the 5 because I know for me personally, there are a lot of times I like to write in the moment of how I'm feeling. I may wake up and something may happen, and I'm feeling all in my feels, and I like to write from that. Don't ever be afraid to even use past things, right? So when my time hop comes up on Facebook, I like to look back and see what I was posting and see what I can change and what vibe I have and so on and so forth. So those are always great things to do, you guys, is to look back at other posts. And just kind of revamp it. Maybe if you had something last week that you went more business with, and you're like, you know what, I really could do that with the products this week. Go product with it for one of your topics, right? So you do you. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you. You do you on the other ones, or write from your heart, or have these. Like I said, I have a folder. I know Rochelle does similar, but I have a folder in my phone because we're going to go into planning right now. So I have a folder in my phone that's called Thrive. And in Thrive, I have like what I want to make into story slides. So any of my topics that I post or anything like that, I will copy and make a new thing that says make into story slides. So I know which ones I want to do. I have my pain points as a folder, so I can start getting really into my pain points. So it makes things really easy when I'm writing. I have batching. So when we're on here batching, you guys, I batch all my content, and whatever I don't use is right here. So when I go to use it, what I do is I have a Monday through Sunday folder. And when I decide that I'm going to post something, like right now, when we start planning our week, and I know, okay, I'm gonna post my Tuesday, right? We did an imagine, we basically wrote out a Tuesday post. I already know that's what I'm gonna post on Tuesday. So I'm gonna drop that into the Tuesday folder. Then the other ones, I'm going to drop them into the folders of where they need to go. So if I'm ever out and about and not home near my calendar, I know, oh, on Monday, what am I posting? Oh my gosh, like I'm trying to run and do a bunch of stuff, right? Let's pretend we all know life gets busy. I already know I have my Monday post right here, grab it, boom, go. Right? So that's how I keep myself organized. And then at the bottom, I have taxes. I have a taxes folder. So if I ever spend anything for the business or on my business, it goes right in here. I go and write it down. So I know at the end of the year, I have it. So I have a taxes, and then I have a miscellaneous. And then I also have my potential list in here and my to-do list. So I have my Thrive folder. Everything's all in there. So I can go get it. It is a widget on my home screen. So I just boop and everything pulls up. So that is how I keep myself organized when it comes to my planning, batching on my phone. I like to have things on my phone and in paper. I'm personally somebody that likes to do both, but that's just me. Okay, guys. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to plan for the week. So now we have our topics. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer for about 7 to 10 minutes. So this way you can plan for your week. The topics we just wrote, when are you going to plug them in? What days do you want to post them? And guess what? Maybe you wake up on Monday and the post that you had, you're feeling something else on your heart. Perfect. Post that. Post what's on your heart and shift whatever it is to another day. Right, you guys? So you can do things like that. Don't ever feel like just because I wrote it down, that's what I have to do. For a lot of you that are super, super busy, working a 9 to 5 and so on, this is going to be your saving grace, making sure you have everything pre-planned out. For some of us, like for me, this is my full-time job. So sometimes I wake up on a Monday, I've had a slow morning, and I'm like, wow, I'm going to just write from that right now. Right. So see yourself, what works for you, and flow with it. Planning, you guys, is going to be particular. So what I mean by that is planning is going to be what works for you. What works for me might not work for you. What works for Sam might not work for me, right? But I might be able to pick up some of the things that Sam does and pop them into how I like to do things, and vice versa, right? So make sure when you're planning, you guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. right? If you're still like, gosh, I haven't found like a planning system that like sets my soul on fire and keeps me accountable and keeps me going, keep trying. This week, try something new. Next week, try something new. Keep what you like, let go of what you don't. And you'll find your rhythm. You'll find your routine. That's what's important, right? So we're going to go ahead and we are going to plan our content for the week. I want you to also think stories. What do you want to chat about in your stories? Do you want to run a promo? Are you going to put before and afters? What days are you going to be offering trial packs? Right? We are planning just business. Your life, your personal life will take over every single day because you should be living in the moment as well. Right? So I take people through my day. Like yesterday, I decided to share my pajamas. I don't know why, but I just decided that my pajamas, I needed to share them. And you guys, the amount of messages I got over a pajama set, I was like, didn't know I just needed to come on here and do a boomerang in my pajamas. I have so many people talking to me about my pajamas. You guys, so do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes just share what's in the moment. Like, I don't feel like doing the dishwasher right now. Anybody else feel me? Guess what? I guarantee a lot of people are going to be like, girl, same. That dang thing goes off all the time. Some of y'all think you're so boring when really somebody is waiting for you to share about your dishwasher or let me know what pajamas you're wearing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and go ahead and plan. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat as always. Let's get ourselves organized and planned for the week. Sam dropped something really good in the chat. You guys, I'm going to read it just for the replay viewers. She said, I wake up a lot of days and say, I really want to touch on this. And I post that. Then I have these topics for the days. Maybe next week, I don't wake up and feel that same way. Right. So she flows with how she feels, but she's always got a backup plan. Right. Maybe some of you like that style. Some of y'all like to really plan and have it all organized. Some of you like to really talk from your heart. So run and roll with you. I love that, Sam. Thank you. All right, guys. The timer went for that. Make sure, don't forget to give yourself a social media audit as always. I was doing that the last few minutes that I had for my planning, just to kind of see where I've been at, what's going on, what vibe I'm going with, what I'm liking, what I want to change, what I want to roll with, that sort of thing too. So you should have a good week base, a good base for your week, right? We did our planning, we did our batching. So you have some batching topics you can roll with. You should have your week planned. I gave you guys a little bit more than the 10 minutes because I had talked the first few minutes. So you should have a good base of what your week is going to look like for planning, what your stories are going to look like even. Don't forget to figure out your focused IPA. So what is your focused IPA that you're going to roll with this week? Maybe it's going to be the same focused IPA for you. Mine has really been the same. I've been really cleaning up my network and focusing on 3-2-1s. So personally for me, I've been doing 3-2-1s, really getting some new conversations started, going through people, my followers. There are a lot of people that I was following that were following me back, and I've never even started a conversation with, right? From who even knows how long ago when I started following them, because I had to dig pretty deep. So I started really I'm getting into new conversations, a ton of new conversations. So 3-2-1s has been really what I really enjoy 3-2-1s. And you guys, a 3-2-1, I was having a conversation with one of another girl, and we were talking about it. And I said, 3-2-1s can look however you want. I don't go on with the intention that I have to like 3 things, that I have to comment on 2, and that I have to leave 1 story. To me, a 3-2-1 is I'm intentionally going to your page to be a human and to give you love and to show you love, however that looks. And maybe it's 3 likes, 2 comments, and 1 story. Maybe it's 2 stories because I'm loving what you have to say. Maybe it's a couple hearts and it's 1 genuine comment on your photo. I don't go into it that a 3-2-1 has to look like a 3-2-1. The minute I do that, I take the authenticness out of it for myself and my heart. So I personally go into it, and when I'm doing a 3-2-1 for me is I'm going to that page to intentionally interact with that person and get to know them and let them know that I see them. That is what I do when I do 3-2-1s. So some of y'all, like we were having that conversation because she said, I felt kind of like I was no longer being authentic with the 3-2-1 because it was like I was trying. And I said, well, then take a step back and refocus and reword it, or however you need to think it. Yep. So it's okay to do 1-1-1, 1-2-1, or just 1. Be you. Absolutely, Sam. Because it's the same. Yep. Really take it serious with the 3-2-1. You guys, and here's the thing too. I have a question. How do you start writing down a potentials list? Do you do 3-2-1s and add people? So my potentials list is anybody who's ever been interested in the products or the business. So if they have asked me about the products or the business, or like, hey, like it showed interest in a trial pack or anything like that, that is how they go onto my potentials list. If I've actually had a conversation with them. Now I will have people that like, I really enjoy their stuff. So I don't really look at them as like, oh, a potential, but like, oh my gosh, I would like love to get to know this person more. And like, hey, if they, if they ever did join my team, that'd be awesome. They seem fun. So if there are people that I really enjoy their stuff, I will save their profile. I don't have the option, which some of y'all might have, and it's not an app thing. I just think it's a Instagram thing. So hold on, I'm going into it so I can show you guys real quick. Heaven forbid my thing here. So at the top how you can have followings and favorites now on Instagram. I don't know if you guys have that. I personally do not. So I run 2 accounts from my phone. My best friend and I have a little fun thing we do here and there. So I have the same app on the same phone, and on one account, I can do a following and favorites so that this way I can go ahead and like add to the people that I really like to interact with. On my personal account, I still don't have that feature. So I don't know if it's just something Instagram will roll out, if they're just trying it out or anything like that. Yes, so I will save them, flag them, and it helps me so much to know. And then I go back. You can have different folders. I don't know if you guys knew this in your saves. So like if I save reels, I will save it to like a reel folder. And then if I have people that I just really enjoy their stuff and I want to interact with them more and see their stuff more, I have them saved in a different spot. And I just started that more recently, being really intentional with who I'm seeing, who I'm following, who I'm interacting with. So that really, really helps too. So y'all, how did you like this style of batching and planning together? If you want to drop it in the comments or let me know how your vibes were with this of us batching together, planning together. Awesome. Love it. Cool. That's good. Awesome. Thank you guys. So I think this is the direction Rochelle and I were talking about when we said being able to do both and do this for you guys. So this was not planned for this to happen. She's got things to do. So we were like, let's try it and see how everybody does like it. So, this is kind of where we're thinking of going. We just have nothing set in stone just yet. Yep. Yes, I love that. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I like it. All right, cool. I can't wait to tell Rochelle that she's still on for the batching part, y'all. Thank you for going through that with me. And thank you for spending your Sunday morning with me. I hope you guys feel really good about everything. If you have any questions, as always, you can ask me, reach out to anybody, you guys, that's anybody, your sideline sisters or anybody. I love reaching out to other people and getting some ideas from other people. If I'm stuck or slumped or, I'm in this like, hey, I need to pivot, it's really nice to reach out to other people and say, hey, I'm really struggling with X, Y, and Z. What do you do for this? Right? You guys don't ever feel like, that you can't reach out or ask somebody, or that if you're not vibing with something in your business, that you should be ashamed of that. Reach out, because somebody has probably a tip that can help you to push past that and push forward and help you adjust to become the best version of yourself in your business. So I hope you guys all have a great Sunday. Christina, Tammy, if you have any questions, I will see you guys all next week. We have the batching at 10:30 and the planning at 11:30. I'll talk to you later. Bye.